just about set for football here at Ford Field in Detroit. Today, a good matchup in the NFC. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions. Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Seattle.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Rolling to the left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. It was slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 5. Now former college star over in East Lansing, it's Kenneth Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
He'll try to run for it.
Gain of 6.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on third down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, Darnold. Has caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. The ball comes out. Looked like one of the Seahawks was in there and did keep the ball with Seattle.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Shotgun run now with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On third and long, here's Darnold. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Big Cross, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Lions first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. The offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
On play action, Goff throwing over the middle. This one is complete. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. 3rd and 2. Here we go. As we are ready to get back underway. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. On the run. Safe grab. Touchdown, Detroit.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks nothing.
Project, that's what you want. This ain't what you want.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle by Jack Campbell. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Taken in right side by Barner. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football. And I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield. You stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Seattle.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Barner. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14
That's his
yards.
third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll run here with Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, here's a 2nd and 6. Darnold to throw. That incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On fourth down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This about as short as you can get. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are on the board just before halftime.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
So Myers back out there. The field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll go play action with Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions extend their advantage to 14-3.
Lions 14, Seahawks 3.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get about 5.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throw, it was clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
Here's Michael Dixon now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Shotgun. It's gone. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. The Lions all their first time out. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
At the 28-yard line.
Tight end motioning left. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Hovering very strong defensively. It's second down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there is a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts. There's an element of understanding offensive game plan. And then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
Brings up third and 2.
A third and 2. Here's Goff. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. First down, Detroit. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. First downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's first and 10. To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Here's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
Third and long. Now Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the 3rd and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the Halftime Report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Lions offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Gives it to Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside 35. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
Up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. Putting the tight end in motion. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions move out to a 21-3 advance.
Seahawks 3.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing, Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Seahawks first down. A gain of 14. First down, Seahawks.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 2nd down, Walker, and that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Hupp brings it in left side. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
14 yards.
First catch there for Hupp, and he's got a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now Walker. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10.
Seahawks
Albuquerque to check time. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. The black day yelling, bring them out.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And we brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
87, Sam Laporta.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing here is gone. That's the third-round rookie pick, Isaac Taslaw. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
19 yards.
They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Like it's your birthday, and you know we don't give a fuck. It's like your birthday. You'll find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. Give me the
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is gone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Isaac Taslaw was the intended target. And third down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. The defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
The Lions will punt this ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. now Darnold. He'll complete it to Barner. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up for 2nd and 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Seattle.
Good for a Seahawks.
Really nice job by this running back here, Mike. I don't think this play was blocked particularly well. I think it was a combination of his patience and then his speed around the left side to not only pick up the first down, but pick up good yardage while he was at it.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead. And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's complete. It's Jackson Smith and Jigba. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's Darnold again. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. George Holani. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Jason Myers.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
7 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. Goff down to a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. So it's a win here for the Lions. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.